Hey, welcome to my base. I am going to show you how I play the Food Tussle in Ant Legion. Just to give you a quick tip. So I open the Food Tussle interface and select it. Only have one attempt left. Click Steal, click Recommended. But I'm going to select my specialized ants. Now, it's important that I choose Haste. However, I want to make sure my CP is as high as I can possibly go. That's what you're going to do. You can see my ants are only 210 and their levels are low. However, I'm looking for haste. So I have, as you can see, 2 haste already automatically selected. My next highest haste is not selected. So I am going to deselect ranged and select haste. I'm going to say okay. I'm going to go quick select. I'm going to take these movers out so I can make sure that I get as many of my hastes as possible. I am doing cleanup, if you want to know, and upgrading or promoting my lower levels to higher levels, but until then, I have a lot of lower levels. Okay, so then I'm going to select melee and not ranged. When I selected ranged over melee, I got fewer points, so the melee netted me higher points. So I'm going to select melee as just the fill, just to fill it up once I know I have all haste, just because I know, again, that in this round haste is more important. If you are doing the Food Tussle and melee is more important or range is more important, then you know you want to get your specialized ants. You want to follow the same suggestion. You want to make sure that you have the specialized ants are going to coincide with the ones that will get you the most points, and they will be highlighted. Now, it's important to remember you don't want to go really low on the list down here. You don't want to get too low in your list. You want to stay as close to the top as possible because you want your CP to be high, because you want to be able to select as many ants as possible. You want to select as many units in your army as possible. So you don't want to, for instance, I don't want to be coming all the way down here and selecting a haste. I want to go as far up as possible if I want to get as many points as I can. Alrighty, so I just want to check and make sure nothing got changed when I went over. I'm going to select OK or select dispatch. All right, let's see. So I earned 296 million points via the Food Tussle. Now, when I earned fewer points, the 281, it's because what I did was I didn't select the top ant. And I'll show you what I mean. I can't do it through Food Tussle, but so what I'll do is go into the arena and show you what I did. So let me select this. So what I did erroneously, I'm going to clear that and click recommended. So this is the way that it's set up in there. And so this was selected. I had intended on selecting that. And instead of selecting this ranged or something, I selected that one instead of keeping this higher one selected. And you want your CP to be as high as possible. And what I did was lower the CP when I didn't need to. So that was why I got a lower number of points the last time I did it. So you have to be very strategic, and you get the, the point difference is pretty high. And what the point difference does is it just gives you fewer rewards. It gives me 218,000 EXP versus 224. And of course, the food and the leaves are different, and the the breakout fruit is the same. But I want to raise my EXP, so I'm really concentrating on that. There isn't a big difference on the leaves and the food to really be of concern, so I'm really working toward the EXP. And so let me show you really quickly EXP if you've stuck around for this long. So for EXP, you are working to build up your command and therefore build your talents. And the more talents you get, the more you'll be able to, or the better you'll be at different things. So your economy talents like food collection, leaf collection, water production, and so forth builds. And so I don't have the builds on here anymore like I did when I was trying to build up my queen and build up my buildings faster. I don't have those anymore. I'm not trying to build real fast right now. If you're trying to build, you're concentrating on building, then by all means be heavy on the economy talent. I'm heavier on my combat talent because you get more gifts, you get more points in arena and cavern and all of your fighting that you're going to do when you have the combat talents filled. So you want as many combat talents as you can. Combat talents count. And then I have balanced talent. So I'm always looking to expand my commander EXP, and the Food Tussle is one way that you can quickly build your commander EXP. There are other ways, and so I'll have other videos and we'll talk about EXP. We'll talk about other things in Ant Legion. Thanks for sticking around. Again, just some quick ideas on handling the Food Tussle. Check me out for the other videos that I will pop out soon. Take care.